Toronto Marlies getting set to get on the road here today at the Ricoh Coliseum as they head out for a week. First up, the Utica Comets. Then they play on Friday and Saturday against Providence, then Hartford, and then a game next Wednesday against Rochester before they come back home for a couple against Albany the weekend after. Well, the Marlies on the weekend, not the weekend that they had hoped. They picked up a good win on Sunday afternoon right here at the Ricoh Coliseum. Some good efforts this weekend and some first appearances as well. First up, Mason Marchment got in the game for the Toronto Marlies on Saturday. He played on the line with Rich Clune and Marc-Andre Cliche. They were the best line in that game for the Toronto Marlies. So much so that they were relied upon for Sunday's game, though Marchment was taken off the line and Kirby Reichel was put with Marc-Andre Cliche and Rich Clune.
I think it's just bringing some life to the lineup. I think offense comes and goes a little bit. It comes in spurts for us. But just every shift, being loud, being fast, being aggressive, making sure the puck's in the other team's end and making it extremely hard on them to play. And just kind of wearing them down. I think if our line can wear other teams down and maybe get some of the more offensive lines out there to kind of take advantage of that, that's kind of our goal.
How important is it not only to get the 2 points anyway, but to get the 2 points before you go on the road here for 4?
Yeah, that was paramount for us to get that 2 points. We've been in a bit of a soul-searching phase here. I think this road trip's come up at a perfect time for us to get on the road, come together as a team, hang out on the bus, hang out in the hotel, and really play hard for each other because we got a tough stretch of games coming up here. But I think we're at a fork in the road in this season where we can do some good things and carry our momentum into the break and make some noise in the second half.
How much does the passion for the game and the joy in the game play into this club? Because as you say, over the last 5 weeks, it seemed like almost a missing ingredient.
Yeah, I mean, as far as if you don't love the game, I mean, you shouldn't be out here. So I don't think we have that problem in our room. I just think we got to start feeling good about ourselves, and that just comes from work ethic and doing the right things on the ice, listening to the coaches. And, there's something to be said for maybe starting off a little slow and having these struggles early in the season as opposed to late. So I expect us to come together and play some good hockey on the road here.
Marc-Andre, you guys had a terrific weekend as far as your line was concerned. You, Rich Clune, Kirby Reichel, Mason Marchment. You guys chomping at the bit to get in this lineup and make an impact?
I mean, we were excited, like you said, like we didn't play maybe as many games, but we stayed positive and we talked among ourselves once we got the chance to just give it all, so we had a lot of energy, and I think it showed, and we just kept our game simple.
How important is it for the energy to come from the players as opposed to the coaching staff?
I think it's really important, especially for me and Cluner and Marchie, like in and out of lineups. We got to make sure when we come in that we're ready and we give the guy energy and try to make them feed off our shifts and stuff like that.
How great was it to actually get in and play some games and wrap your hands around a game like that?
I know, it was great. The game on Sunday, it felt good to play hockey again, and getting the big goal too from our line was amazing.
Nice too to take those 2 points and go on the road with them.
Obviously, we've been winning, losing here and there the past few weeks. So I think building up the last couple of games, I think even on Saturday we lost that game, but I think we started to feel what was coming for Sunday, and we saw it more on Sunday. So hopefully we keep it going.
Mason, good to finally get in and get some game time.
Yeah, it was unreal. It was just great experience to get out there with the guys, and it was nice that I played well too. So it was good that we got the win on our last day there. But I thought overall our team's getting better as well, and I'm normally watching up top, but we're coming together as a team.
Satisfying to play with a couple of guys that really, laid it out there, and Rich Clune and Marc-Andre Cliche. What was that experience like?
Yeah, they were like giving me some advice and tell me, get pucks in deep. Like we're a big line, we got to use our body, so it was nice to have some advice coming into the game.
The Marlies also adding Kari Ramo to the roster. Travis Dermott on the ice as well as they look to join the crew here on the road trip. So the next 3 are road games for the Toronto Marlies. You can catch it on marlies.ca and the AHL Live. First up, Wednesday night in Utica against the Comets, and then Friday in Providence, Saturday in Hartford.